Hi, I'm Jessica, and we're here at the NNet in Woodland Park, New Jersey today to introduce you to the new collection, Coastal Living Seascapes. We're really excited to be here and introduce you to this exciting new collection that's all about summer. Kristen from Coastal Living is here to tell us all about this collection. Thanks so much for joining us today.
Absolutely, excited to be here.
Amazing. As the warmer weather finally is arriving, as it's been very cold in the Northeast, why don't you tell us a little bit about first Coastal Living, the magazine, for customers that might not be familiar with it?
Absolutely. So Coastal Living is a magazine that has been around for many years, and it brings the life of the coast to anyone, anywhere, who ever enjoys beach living and beach life. We're all about casual entertaining, we're all about outdoor living, and millions of women turn to us every month, whether that's for a cocktail or a mocktail recipe, a great food recipe, we work magic with shrimp, or how to set a table, or really how to decorate a home. So if you're inspired by the colors of the beach and the lifestyle of the beach, then that's what Coastal Living is all about.
Amazing, and it feels like when I read the pages of the magazine that I'm like taken away on a mini vacation every time I'm
Absolutely,
turning those pages.
Little staycation.
Yep, exactly. So if we're looking to create a staycation at home, this collection sounds like a great opportunity to do that. What was the inspiration behind the Coastal Living Seascapes?
The magazine itself, yeah. So the editors of Coastal Living and everybody, the whole team at Coastal Living is very excited about this. We are very hands-on in the design and the development of everything that's here today. And it's an amazing affordable price, although this is Coastal Living is a very elevated brand.
Right.
And so it may look expensive, but it's really not. It's really that high-low of how to get a fantastic look, also at a really good price.
That's awesome.
And so the brand really inspired everything that's here today. So you'll see the colors that we show in the magazine, like the blues and the greens and the pops of coral,
Beautiful.
all inspired by Mother Nature herself at the beach.
Yeah.
But we took inspiration from photo shoots that we've done all year long for the last probably year, and going into 2019 even. So it's a little bit of favorites of the coast that you'll like, but then it's also very forward and trending of what you'll see for the next couple of years. So
That's super exciting. Why don't we take you guys through the collection right now and take a look?
wonderful, let's go.
So we're over here at this beautiful table setup, which is teak, it's beautiful.
This is one of my favorite pieces in the whole collection. It's a great size table. We really think through every piece. We wanted the sizing on this to work for the size of outdoor rooms with most coastal homes.
Yes.
So sometimes you have a ton of room and big, beautiful decks, but sometimes you do not. And this is a really great piece that has some flexibility in the way you can set it, as far as the number of chairs you could put with it. And what's incredible to me is that this is real teak, but the value of it is, tell us the price on it.
The value is $499 for the 5-piece set, which is fantastic for teak. Because typically like one chair.
I mean, that's like one chair, exactly.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So the value for the price point is amazing.
Yes.
And awesome. And I love this table setup. I particularly love this seashell pillow with the gold detailing. Super
Absolutely.
cute.
Well, and you'll notice that we think through like the whole room. So when we're doing a photo shoot or we're laying out a story for the magazine, you know, we'll take a little bit of an element of the gold color within the dinnerware itself.
Right.
And then you bring in an element. We love to mix and match. So there's lots of texture on the burlap that wraps around the edge of that pillow. But then the gold in this and the colors in this tie very well into the gold in the dinnerware and the little touch of gold on the beading on your placemat. So it's very intentional. We want people at the coast to have fun, to be able to mix and match. You could do an all neutral and white story here. It'd be very elegant.
Right.
You could bring in even more color if you wanted to, and you could put some navy linen napkins with this and just really have a lot of fun. But that's the whole idea, is we want to give you the right pieces, and then you can mix and match it in any way that you want to. So I have to admit, this is my all-time favorite, other than the teak table. This is like one of my absolute favorite things.
I love that tray.
When we took this down to the beach and we did a photo shoot, yes, it's really hard to have my job.
It sounds like you have a lot of fun at the beach, and I'm kind of jealous.
Had to take one for the team and go to the beach for a few days. But we took this out on the beach with us, and we would take a glass of wine out, we'd watch the sun dip into the ocean, and we would use this, and we'd set cheese and crackers and just sit there, and we had a great time with it. And I stuck it in the fridge and chilled it a little bit. It's really not intended for that, but we chilled our grapes and our cheeses, and we set them on here. And because this is a real stone here, it actually kept it kind of nice while we were out on the beach. It's so humid at the beach. So.
Yeah, no, definitely, and you don't want that cheese sweating, so that's a good idea. and tip actually to put your cheese serving tray in the fridge beforehand, especially if you're going to be living at the beach. I also love this piece as well, which
this is
like
great.
Something that you would find at a boutique, and it's only $15.99, which is insane for the price point.
It's amazing. The detail in it, it looks like real from the ocean. It does not look like something that was man-made, but it actually is. And it is a beautiful piece. We actually set this on a foyer table when we photographed it, and it was beautiful. You can stack it up on some really big maritime books, some old vintage books, and set that on a table. It's beautiful.
Like coffee table accent as well.
Yep. And so this can go, and that's another thing we love about the collection. You can move the pieces around from room to room. So if you want to set it on a dining table or wherever you'd see that piece fitting in your personal home is what it's all about.
Getting a little touch of the coast anywhere.
That's exactly right.
Awesome.
So yeah, so this is really kind of the dining section, but you'll see that everything I'm talking about in the mix and match story also translates to what we have in our outdoor setting.
Nice.
Can I show you some of this?
Yes, absolutely.
Wonderful.
Why don't we take a look at this beautiful conversation set? I love it.
So this is really fun. This is more of the teak collection.
Yep.
And it has these wonderful these beautiful pillows. And the thing I love about this is I was very specific when we were developing this. I said, can I get a little contrast well? Can I get the white?
The white piping is
the white
everything
piping.
to me.
And it just makes it, this is a very design piece. We have a lot of very high-end designers that we work with for our show homes at Coastal Living.
Absolutely.
And these are little details that, you just don't even realize you pick up from the privilege of being around these folks.
Right.
But that little added embellishment really can
it's so high end. It
gives you
feels extremely elevated.
It really does. It really does. So that was something I wanted to make sure we brought through to the collection here with you guys as well. And then the fun part about this is I love coral. I love anything to color, all things color. And so this, we've set it this way with this adorable pillow here.
I love the turtle. It's so cute.
This is so trending. You see this in a lot of beach bags right now. So we take a lot of influence from fashion. And so you see this in beach totes, and you see this in jewelry, this sort of weaving. And so what we did is we applied it to a pillow, and then we added some really fun coral friends to sit on this couch with it. My husband always jokes, he said, there's more pillows than people at our parties. Can we take some of the pillows out so people can actually sit on the furniture?
You're like, no, but the pillows kind of make it look what it is.
Don't touch the pillows.
Yeah.
So, but the fun thing about this is you can create multiple stories. So if you love a lot of color, you could do this. If you want to do more of a blue and turquoise color, that's my favorite pillow with the palms on it. I love that little guy.
It's beautiful.
It's so cute. And then the tassels on the pillow in front. So just like I was saying, this is something that we stole from the kind of fashion world, apparel world. Same thing with tassels and palms. You see them everywhere today, and they're a lot of fun. So we brought them into this collection. And so you could create this look and feel.
Right.
You could have the coral, and then for a totally different look, you could come over here and you could create a more neutral, sophisticated tone-on-tone look.
Neutral palette too.
So you could, these pillows are amazing. This is the one you loved over there with a little bit of gold. This is all in this neutral fun starfish, and then the fun aloha pillow.
I love word sayings on pillows seems to be a huge
very
trend
fun,
as
and
well.
it's not going away anytime soon. And then these rugs are incredible. So I had chosen the coral over here to go with the pillows. But this would be fantastic in this all neutral story.
Yeah, and that could translate anywhere in the home. It doesn't even have to be coastal themed necessarily.
No, not at all.
So that's so versatile.
Yep.
And I love these decorative objects too.
Those are so fun. Anything in driftwood is always going to be on brand for Coastal Living. So, I mean, whether it's chargers for the table or these wonderful home decor accessories. And so the other thing that we love in the whole collection is not only these pieces with the pillows and rugs can you mix and match, but the umbrellas.
The umbrellas are
We
fantastic.
have multiple different patterns and colors, whether you want to go with a navy story, a turquoise, or a pop of that coral again. So you can mix and match based on what you love, and that's what's really interesting about this collection.
Yeah, and it actually looks like a decorator put it together for you, the way that you can layer all the textures together in terms of the prints and patterns and really customize it to you. It's beautiful.
Well, thank you. That was our hope, is that we could inspire people to decorate their own coastal homes, and then that would allow them to give it that decorator pulled together look.
Right.
So this is what I affectionately call our wall of cushions.
Because it is.
Yes. So between the umbrellas, the window treatments, and the cushions themselves, you can, again, if you want to play decorator, we hopefully have given you things that you can pull together here and have a lot of fun with. And I just want to point out that while these are sized to fit your standard furniture, if you weren't able or you did not want to buy our furniture we've created for you here in this collection, these have been thought through to match all the sizes that are standard sizes of furniture.
That's
so that
awesome.
you can, for under $100, you could come in here and get a whole new patio look.
Yeah.
Just by replacing the cushions.
That's amazing, and that's like a great way to update what you have already and get the coastal living seascapes feeling.
Yeah.
Especially if you've been inspired by watching this today. Also, I mean, the price points are great. To your point, $39.99 for the Chaise chair pad is a great value in terms of that, and the cushions are super comfortable. They
really are
nice and soft.
I love the little handles on them so that when you're taking them in and out, you know, to get them in and out. I mean, they're weatherproof, but yeah, there's a lot of fill in here. Like, this is a fluffy cushion.
Right.
So this does not feel like you're going to sit on it a few times and you're suddenly going to have a flat cushion. So,
exactly. That's perfect for even around the fire pit too, on those like cool summer
little
nights.
floor pillow.
Yep, exactly. Love it.
And the blue and white goes with the blue. I mean, everything really mixes and matches really well.
It's so fantastic and really plays nicely.
And then to go with my wall of cushions, I have a basket full of pillows.
Which is, I mean, throw pillows. You can never have.
You never have too many throw pillows.
Never have too many throw pillows. But these are such nice pops of color too.
These are so fun. Yes. So the yellow goes really well with the turtle cushion and just mixes well with that turquoise. So there's tons of options in the pillows. We love the sayings. We love the detail, the palms, the little accents that make them feel really special. And one thing that we were really adamant about when we were putting the collection together, especially in the pillows, is I wanted them to be a little bit more oversized. Like, to me, that speaks to the quality of this.
Absolutely, because when you see an oversized pillow, you're like, ooh, that must be expensive.
That's right, and it's one of those little secrets of coastal living. When you see something in the magazine, we take a normal size pillow and we scale it up a little bit for our photography. So if you want to get that look, you kind of need to have the same equipment, right?
Right, absolutely. And the pillow price points are great. They're $9.99 to $19.99, which is fantastic.
That's just crazy good.
Absolutely crazy good.
Yeah.
So moving on to tabletop, there's a ton of great ways to set the table with this collection. It looks like there's 3 palettes that have been designed for it.
There is. So just like we did in the outdoor, we created a neutral palette with the gold and the white and the driftwood, and that's all intended to sit together and you can mix and match. You can.
This is ceramic.
Yeah, this is ceramic, and I'm a huge fan of the crab. This is my favorite.
I love a crab.
I love a big giant crab. Crab and the lobsters are my 2 faves, and the starfish. But you can literally do an all crab story. You can do an all starfish story. You can mix and match the whole collection, and that's part of the fun of it. So,
I love these stemless wine glasses.
The stemless wine glasses are amazing. They look really, really good by themselves. They look great on a table when it's set. And I also like the size of these glasses. So they are a really good size for, and we actually have a lot of our cocktail mixes and spritzers and wine recipes that we do. And we mix them in glasses this size. So,
and they feel really nice and weighty too. Yep. I love the little serving tray down there as well.
Those are fun.
For appetizers and such.
And then over here in the blue and the green story, now you could mix and match some of the solid blue and some of this, and this is all more of the dinnerware.
Right.
So you can mix and match. You could do an all-white story. And so these are intended to get a little more playful with the colors. This is probably one of my absolute favorite, the turtle.
The turtle's so cute.
Such a great look, and the colors in this are amazing. Now what's surprising about this is you see all this texture in this.
Right.
That's plastic. I could literally throw it to you like a frisbee.
Melamine.
I won't. But yes, it's melamine, but it's a thicker melamine than you normally would see, and so you get the look.
I love the texture.
Yeah, it looks like pottery.
It really does.
This was amazing how this turned out, and of
and
course,
they're all different.
See,
so that's nice.
again with the crab. Love that guy.
Love the crab.
They're so cute. So we had a lot of fun with this, and I was really surprised. You know, we see a lot of this on paper before we get a real sample of it. And I loved it on paper, but when it came back and we saw the actual piece, the color in it was just like, oh my gosh.
Beautiful.
10 from the German judge, drop the mic. It was so good. So
it will like pop off the table and like come to life almost.
It's really pretty.
One of the things that I was attracted to when we were doing our initial walkthrough was
the sea glass.
Sea glass.
It looks like real glass, doesn't it?
It looks like real glass. It's $5.99.
I know, it's crazy.
That's crazy.
Yep.
It's crazy good.
Yep. So a friend of mine who's getting married at the beach this year down at Seaside, actually, close in the south, close to us, she saw this, and she is actually using these at her rehearsal dinner.
Oh, sweet.
And she's also going to set her wedding favors out in them because everything's at the beach, so you can't take glassware out on the beach.
Right.
She said, "Can you get me some of those platters?" I said, "I think I know some people."
I think I can help make that happen. It's beautiful, and I love the different prints on here too, and the layering of
Yeah.
that you can do.
That's one of my favorite looks right there.
Here, I'll pull that up for you guys at home. But just really nice playing together, the pattern, the mixing, the matching,
Yep.
really
And
everything plays together so nice.
one of the things I want to see more of too is, so we have this adorable look you can mix and match, but I really want to see more of this wood.
That wood is beautiful.
So it's still melamine, it's all food safe, but this wood mixed on the outside with this really gives us an elevated look to me. I think that's a
Absolutely.
game changer, and I don't see a lot of this. I'm starting to see more of it, but this
Right.
is something I really want to see more of in the collection.
That's so unique, and it looks again like ceramic.
Yeah, it does.
And the price point is $19.99. That's fantastic.
I love that piece. So hopefully
And
we'll
there's-
get to see more of that too.
Yeah, and there's table linens as well for helping to set the table outside of the beaded chargers and the tablecloths and the placemats, which is nice too, to really help set the full stage for outdoor entertaining in the summer.
So we were incredibly pleased with how this turned out with the dinnerware, whether it's melamine or the actual ceramic. We were very pleased with that. So,
Beautiful.
and then as you, oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh, no. I love the rugs too. I feel like they're like welcoming me to this section of
Welcome to the next section.
Yeah, welcome to the next section.
This is so fun because again, just like in the plates, I was so excited about the colors, how these turned out. And I'll buy anything with a stripe on it, like stripe or plaid, and I'm buffalo check. And I mean, you had me at hello.
Yep.
So these turned out amazing. And I also like the size of this. So if you have a sliding glass door, which many beach homes do, it's
Absolutely.
perfect size for that. We really tried to think through with the team here how people live in their beach homes. So the stripes, the corals, the colors, you'll notice everything is playing in the same sort of color tone.
Right. It
And
looks
then-
fantastic.
Yes, thank you. We were very happy with it.
I feel bad stepping in.
You're supposed to step on it.
It's so cute. So now it looks like we're moving inside into the bedroom and setting the stage for the interior of the house. It looks like the coastal theme has continued to follow us into that room.
That's right. I mean, at Coastal Living, every room is important, and it's a lot about indoor outdoor living.
Right.
But just like we had the same thought in the outdoor collection of Mix and Match, we also did the same thing for a coastal bedroom. So you'll see that we was very nautically inspired here. We had several different themes we were working with. We had this sort of nostalgic nautical feel. This is my favorite pillow in the entire collection.
I love it.
It's actually intended to sit with this bedding, but I love it so much that I actually have 2 linen slip covered chairs at my house, and I actually have one of these in each chair. This pillow is so cute it can go anywhere, but we designed it to go with this whole bedding set.
It plays really nicely together.
It does, and we actually, when we photographed this, we did this great little nautical knot pattern in a bunk room.
Right.
And what you don't see here is that this actually reverses, and so one side is blue, but the other side is this red color. So on the top bunk we did the navy, and then on the bottom we flipped it and we did the red. And
love
these
this.
pillows, isn't this fun? And you can't really tell sitting at home, but this is a very heavy kind of canvas feel.
It feels very weighted. I love it.
And just like we did on the outdoor furniture, we added this piping detail, and then we added this little bit of stitching detail that runs along the. So it really gives it an added design. And look how big this pillow is, right?
That's a huge
it's ginormous.
pillow, and it's $19.99. That's
It's a great pillow. It's a great pillow. And just like we did in the home decor pillows, the bedding pillows being in that larger size were really fun.
Right, and you can mix and match these anywhere. To your point, like you could bring them into a living room
Yes,
space too.
absolutely.
I mean, even in the dining room if you wanted
On a
to
couch,
add, like,
yeah,
on
dining
a
room.
beautiful like upholstered chair even.
Yep, that's the whole fun of this collection. It can really move around. And if you'll notice we kind of stuck with a similar kind of look here so that these accent pillows could sit with lots of different looks. So you've got this great nautical knot with this sort of wash denim, very soft, beautiful hand on the quilt that layers
Right.
in as a piece. You'll notice at Coastal Living we have a lot of different layering that we do. It makes it look more interesting, little touch of detail.
Absolutely.
And then you can use this same grouping of pillows right here with this really great stripe that also gives you that fun pinstripe and a wash denim look. So the
beautiful.
pillows are intended to let you mix and match, sort of personalize the whole collection just like we did in the tabletop and just like we did in the outdoor cushions.
That's awesome.
And then in the neutral palette, so in dinnerware we had the blue, we had the sea glass, and then we had a neutral. Same thing over here in bedding. So we have this really wonderful quilt done in a palm motif, but
Oh, I love the palm.
Yeah, it's really neat. It's stitched in, so you could do this wonderful neutral story.
And it's
yes.
also on the sheets too. So
That
they
is my
really do
favorite
play
sheet
together.
set. Little palms. And then this is a really pretty neutral. Again, it looks like a washed kind of loose pattern. It's very pretty. But I'm going to flip this over because I want you to see. Look at how beautiful that is.
Beautiful. I love
So we had this vintage antique chair we found. There was an outdoor chair, and it was a cane weaving pattern, or a woven cane pattern.
Right.
And so we took that inspiration. We originally were going to do it in tabletop, and we said, you know what, that would be beautiful in bedding.
It looks fantastic.
And so there you go.
And
That's what we
and it's so coastal feeling too. And
very.
What's been really nice going through the entire collection is hearing how you really thought about the design of the collection, how customers would be using it in their home, and how all these little details came together to create this beautiful look that you could take home.
That was the most fun about the whole collection. I probably drove your team insane, but they tolerated me, and we had a lot of fun putting it together. And it gave us something that's not out there. It's very unique.
Right.
We were inspired by a lot of vintage pieces.
And the collection is exclusive to Christmas tree shops and that, which
That's
is
right.
fantastic. So you can only find it here.
Only find it here. So, you know, after I come and decorate a house for you, then you have to write me a thank you note, right?
Absolutely, because handwritten notes still go a long way and are super meaningful.
That's right. And these were so much fun. So I took the ribbon off of this one.
Yep.
But you can actually, when you buy it, it has the little ribbon on it. So I gift
Sweet.
these as hostess gifts a lot. People have us come stay at their beach house, and I always want to leave behind a little thank you. I love to buy these oversized votive candles,
These are
and I love to
beautiful.
buy stationery. All these are great little just thank you gifts.
Right.
So, I mean, if you have to go to work, you should do it in coastal living style.
Exactly. I'm always looking for fun file folders.
That's
to bring
right.
It,
I know.
Beach to the indoors while you're at work.
That's right. So we took this great palm pattern and this whole look, and we had a lot of fun with it in the paper
I
guides.
love the weekly organizer too. And all these just little details, the notepads, just ways to bring that touch at home.
And then the storage totes, you'll see we have a palm pattern. We have this navy pattern with the fun gold shell.
I love the gold shell.
You can never have too much opportunity for great storage solutions. These are fun. You can put them around in corners of a room. You can set them by a door if you want to have throws or beach towels staged.
Nice.
And then coming over here, this is one of my favorite pieces. So this is not in stores yet. Yep, this is coming soon. This is a sneak peek you're only going to see here.
Exactly. So over the next few months, through the month of June, customers should come in store and check it out because there'll be new items arriving all the time, which is always exciting. So you never know what you're going to find. And also, as we always recommend when we're talking to you, if you see something you like, buy it because it might not be there the next time you come back. And I feel like this is definitely one of those items.
Yeah, I saw some ladies tackling each other back there. It looks like it gets pretty contact sport around here.
Yes, definitely. I mean, for this chair, it's so cool. And it looks so high-end, too.
It does, and it's a beautiful pattern. It actually comes in 4 different patterns and colorways, so you can mix and match, or you could have a pair that sits together. But these are fantastic. It's a very retro, it's called a slingback chair. And it's kind of a retro beach chair, but they're incredibly comfortable. They're very stable, and they're super, super fun when you're down at the beach. So
it looks perfect for like those summer nights.
Well, and a lot of times you need something that will fold up, so when you don't have people over, you don't have a ton of space.
Right.
And so you can have a beautiful teak set, but that has to stay out. You can't really store it.
Right.
But this is really a better way to do a foldable chair.
I love it.
So it's really fun, easy to store when not in use, and it's a really great pop of style.
Awesome. And you haven't forgotten about our furry friends because they're so important and essential.
That's right. So we took this, we had a lot more fun in the pet area here, but I do want to point out that even though this is a great piece, it's not breakable, you can take it anywhere with you, but we really thought through the design. So I have giant dogs. When I fill their water bowl, it gets really heavy because my bowls are even bigger. So we actually have this little carve out here. I don't know if you can see this detail, but it's great.
I love that detail.
So when you go to pick it up,
smart.
and especially if it's wet or sandy or whatever, because you've had them out there with you at the beach. But it's got this great little handle on it. It's fun colors. Now we had multiple patterns. We have fish, we have whales, we have flamingos.
Love flamingos.
Lots of great idea. And so everything really coordinates. We did solid colors on the inside. These are super comfortable, just like the outdoor cushions. They're really well padded. I actually sat in a few of them at the beach, and they are totally comfortable.
Absolutely.
And then this is, so all of the collections have matching collars and leashes.
Sweet.
And I really wanted to show you this little detail. So it has this rose gold, which is so trending in jewelry right now. And even in plumbing supplies, this sort of rose, kind of coppery
Mixed
gold.
metals even. Yep.
But I thought this was so much fun to really elevate and give it a little bit more of a fashion look.
It
So
looks super. It makes a leash an item that you wouldn't think to be like super
It does.
high end and makes it elevated looking. I love it.
And we did the pattern on one side, and then we reversed it to a solid, so that's really fun. And they're a great length. I have, like I said, giant dogs that weigh over 100 pounds, and this works great when I'm walking them. So it's durable, it's fashionable, and it does a great job, but they look really cute in it. So
I feel like everyone should have a fancy leash.
everybody should have a fancy leash. So everyone should go out and adopt a dog today and get your cute little leash.
So the collection has been fantastic walking through it. It looks beautiful. You can really get that coastal living seascapes look at your home, which is awesome. So thanks, Kristen, so much for
Thank
taking
you.
us through the collection today. Definitely come in stores, check it out online, and as always, be sure if you see something that you love, be sure to buy it because it might not be there the next time.
That's right,
Thanks
and
so
we can't
much.
wait. Yes, thank you so much. Enjoyed being here today.
Absolutely. Thanks everyone for watching. Have a great day and night.